Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Pokemon Black Randomizer Nuzlocke. Last time we got ourselves out of Team Plasma's castle and got ourselves Zaliva D. We also decided to replace someone with Pantera. I forget who it was. But the important part is, I've leveled all my Pokemon up to level 52. One thing you may be wondering is why 52? Because the champion has a different level cap as compared to the Elite Four. So the fact that we could actually make it out of there to grind and get all these, you know, get our movesets in order, it is very helpful for us. I will show off our movesets as soon as I give these guys the items that I want to give them. So we have 2 normal gems. We're going to give 1 to Zaliva D. You're going to see why in a minute. And we're also going to give 1 to Pantera. Now, let's go ahead and go up here. We would like to give the Eviolite to LL Cool J. Corpse right now is carrying the Metronome, but we can actually give him the Expert Belt. I think that's going to be a little more useful. Fire and Ghost cover a good amount of types. Then finally, what are we going to put? Oh yes, I know exactly what we want to put on you. We'd like to give a Chesto Berry to Kiss. On second thought, we also want to give a Chesto Berry to Zaliva D, not a normal gem. Now, allow me to show off the movesets for the Pokemon that are going to be facing N. We have Zaliva D holding a Chesto Berry. Oh, whoops. We have Cosmic Power, Toxic, Rest, and Self-Destruct. My plan for Zaliva D is since this is going to be the final fight, it's the first time where we're going to be allowed to actually use sacrifice plays. And that includes being able to use Self-Destruct. So a plan that I have in place is when a Pokemon comes out that can't hit Zaliva D too hard by default, like say for example it's only got like it's using, like it only has ground type moves and like, I don't know, rock type moves, something that Zaliva D resists or is immune to. We can send it in, start using Cosmic Power a bunch, get its defensive stats all the way up. If we start taking a lot of damage, we can hit it with a Toxic and then just Resto Chesto. And then, if we come across a Pokemon that is just starting to give us a lot of trouble, we can use Self-Destruct and basically a get out of jail free card. It's kind of my plan. Next up, we got Kiss, also holding a Chesto Berry with Protect, Toxic, Confuse Ray, and Rest. Plan's pretty simple with Kiss. You want a Toxic Stall, you want to hit Protect, you want to confuse him, and if you're in danger, you just click Rest. Next up, we got Kamara with X-Scissor, Haze, Acrobatics, and Fly. I'm using this moveset because I want an option in case I start getting set up on with Haze, just so there's no chance for me to get swept. Kamara's fast enough so that if a Pokemon has already set up a Dragon Dance, Kamara could still outspeed. Acrobatics is solid, X-Scissor is good coverage. We have Corpse with an Expert Belt, with Confuse Ray, Shadow Ball, Inferno, and Flame Burst. I'm deciding to keep Inferno on here just as sort of like a desperation heave, like a Hail Mary thing. If we're in real danger, we can use Inferno to... We can try and gamble on an Inferno to hit him with a more powerful Fire-type move and also leave him with a Burn. We have Pantera. We have Volt Switch, Scary Face, Spark, and Giga Impact. Scary Face does to lower speed. This is so we can actually try and get some pivot shenanigans going on. Utilizing Volt Switch and switching into Pokemon that, because we have like Ghost types, we have Zaliva D with Levitate, we have Dark types with Kiss. So we have Pokemon that have a lot of immunities, so there are some cool pivot things you can do. If my brain's up to it, we can see if we can set that up properly. Finally, we got LL Cool J with an Eviolite. Our vow is standing firm. Cross Chop, Revenge, Vital Throw, and Rock Slide. Name of the game with LL Cool J is hit the guy with his fists. And some rocks, occasionally. Well, we've done all the preparation we possibly could do. It's time to go to N's castle. Not N's castle, Team Plasma's castle. So what do we want, what Pokemon do we want to lead off with? We could try to go for just like a pure stall sweep with Kiss. It's not impossible. Kiss is honestly a good starter Pokemon to scout out some moves. It can take care of like the vast majority of Pokemon. Even if it can't, we can just hit it with a Protect, see what moves it's gonna use. See what moves it's gonna use. We always have Rest, so I think I'm gonna start off with Kiss. We are going to head back to Team Plasma's castle. Do we head right or left? I don't think. Okay, we've already talked to that guy. A battle between you and our Lord N will reveal whether our Lord N is an ideal hero. It will also reveal how you feel about protecting the current world where people live with Pokemon. That room was the world that was provided to our Lord N. I don't feel anything, even when I go into the room, but you may feel something. So here we can see, this is where N has spent basically his entire life. And we can see the source of his idealism and how pure and innocent he is, because he has been completely sheltered from all of the cruelties of the outside world. He has never faced a single harsh reality in his entire life. And as we just read here, has it been played with recently? And is still playing around with his toys. He said we might feel something, but to me this feels very eerie and creepy. To know that someone who's still playing around with train tracks and who's just incredibly, like, innocent. He spends his entire life here. This was his whole world. And that guy is now causing so much pain and agony to people across the Unova region. That room has always given me the... I don't know what to call it. It's a mixture between the creeps, like some kind of sadness, and like a little bit of sympathy for N. Because you can see that he is largely a product of his environment. And there really was not much room for there's not much room for him to be anyone else other than who he is. So it appears that we are the ones who are going to have to hand N his first L. Wait, can we go in there? Doesn't look like it. Alright. Here we are. Welcome, holder of the Lightstone. The castle that appeared as if it were enveloping the Pokemon League is a symbol. It means Unova will change. The king of this castle is the strongest trainer in the world. He is accompanied by the legendary Pokemon. He has defeated the champion. Added to all that, his heart burns with a desire to improve the world. If that's not what makes a hero, what more do you need? Now that the stage is set, we can seize people's minds and hearts. We can bring into being the world that Team Plasma desires, more easily than you can imagine. We and only we will use Pokemon, and we shall rule the powerless populace. I've been waiting so long for this. I've kept my silence so no one could piece together what I planned. Now those painful days are at an end. Go, onward. Discover whether you have what it takes to be a hero. What I desire is a world for Pokemon, and Pokemon alone. I will separate Pokemon from people, so Pokemon can regain their original power. It's time to settle this once and for all. My determination is absolute. I will prove the value of my beliefs even if it means my Pokemon friends get hurt. Since you've come this far, I believe you are equally determined. If that's so, prove it to me. Show me the depth of your determination. You came all this way to battle me, but Reshiram is not responding. You haven't yet been recognized as the hero, have you? How disappointing. I actually kind of liked you a little. Through our many battles, I got the feeling that you might be a trainer who truly cares for Pokemon. But I was kidding myself. The idea of trainers getting to know each other through battles is ridiculous. You have two options. Challenge me to a fight you can't win, or leave this place and watch the birth of a new world where Pokemon are free of people. Zekrom, come to me. That's not Zekrom. The Lightstone. It's trembling inside the bag. Your Lightstone is... Reshiram is... The Lightstone draws in the aura of the surroundings and converts it into a powerful force, which is now being released. Zekrom and Reshiram. There were once one life, one Pokemon. Complete opposites, yet the same. Zekrom and Reshiram are Pokemon that appear before the hero they recognize. Ah, I see. You really are a hero too. I'll tell you what that Pokemon is saying to you. I want to battle with you. Try to make me your friend and ally. It plans to test you to see if you are really pursuing truth. I also am curious to see how powerful you are. Now, catch Reshiram and make it your ally. Well, it's a different kind of bird. As the legendaries go. We're still catching a Zapdos. Zapdos is exerting pressure. But the Lightstone has finally turned into Reshiram. The Pokemon of Truth has recognized us as its hero. Rats. So now we have to go through the process of catching this Zapdos. I don't intend on killing it. This is technically our encounter for Team Plasma's castle. I don't want to toxic it. I'll hit it with a Confuse Ray first. I want to see what moves it's going to use, because if it only knows electric type moves, we can just send in Zaliva D to take care of this. Let's use a Pokeball. Funny ball. Heal yourself again, that's great. We're just gonna keep using our Pokeballs. We have the privilege of doing that. 1, 2, 3. Oh. Zapdos keeps on hitting itself, so I'm just gonna keep chucking Pokeballs at it. If we can get this catch, I'd be elated. Good stuff. Nothing. Alright, you got Discharge. How much is that doing? A little bit. We're paralyzed too. Ah, you're paralyzed now, bitch. Alright, we can take one more Discharge. I'm gonna hit you with another Confuse Ray. Alright, good turn. Still paralyzed. Come on, Confuse. Alright, so you have Ancient Power and Discharge as your attacking moves. That means we can send in Zaliva D with absolutely no problems. I assume we're gonna get fully healed. And also we can just spam Cosmic... Is it Cosmic Power? I think that's what it is. We can spam Cosmic Power and just increase our defense to ridiculous levels. If we are truly concerned. Your charge doesn't mean much. I'm just gonna keep Zaliva D out here. Because I think even Ancient Power is not gonna do much. This is the last Pokemon we're ever gonna catch, most likely. So, no point in not going for some funny Pokeballs. Ah! Alright, I gotta stop reacting. Just let the ball shake. Don't react. Let the ball do its thing. It's still confused. Well, we can't do much damage to it. Alright, just let the ball do its work. Don't put too much pressure on it. Snapped out of your confusion. I see no reason not to just keep chucking Pokeballs at you. I don't think you can do, like, anything to Zaliva D. Alright. So we're in kind of a stalemate right now. I'm gonna go through all of my Pokeballs. Once these are ran out, I'm just gonna cut to whenever I catch it or defeat it. Because otherwise, you're just gonna be sitting here watching me throw Pokeballs for a bit. Two more. Lucky number 2. All right, last one. One, 2, 3. Oh, yes! Let's go! Last Pokeball. A legendary Pokemon that is said to live in thunderclouds. It freely controls lightning bolts. I know exactly what I'm going to name you. I've had this name in mind for our legendary for a long time. Avenged Sevenfold. We will not be using legendaries. Hold on, your Pokemon are hurt. There is no triumph to be gained in battling a weakened opponent. Now I will create the future I desire. I shall sweep you before me. Challenged by Team Plasma N. And he's gonna start off with the Zekrom. Okay. Interesting. Using Terra Volt, you're radiating out a bursting aura. Alright, so starting off with Zekrom here. I'm confident in Kiss to take at least one hit, so I'm gonna hit you with a Toxic to start off with. Fusion Bolt, okay. How much damage is this gonna do? Wow. Kiss is beefy. That's the power of Umbreon, dude. Alright, good stuff. I do think I can stop you with that. So now, what's our plan? I think we just protect. We just protect and stall out Toxic turns. Using Light Screen, alright. We can take one more Fusion Bolt, so I can go ahead and hit you with a Confuse Ray. Probably should have rested. I definitely should have rested. Now it's kind of a gamble. Alright, now we're gonna do one more Protect. Alright, you hit yourself. That's good. So now I know you're going to use Fusion Bolt again, so this is an opportunity to pivot into Zaliva D, start setting up Cosmic Powers, and just start Toxic stalling. I think if you hit yourself, you're dead here. Oh, okay. Yep, that's fine. Zekrom's done. Beautiful. Alright, next up, okay, Vanillux. You are going to hit us with an Ice-type move, that is certain. So who do we want to send in here? Probably Corpse, it's a guaranteed kill and we might be faster. No need to overthink it. You're sending up Hail, do you have Snow Veil or something? Perfect timing, your Light Screen wore off. We're gonna hit you with a Flame Burst and that should kill with the Expert Belt. Sweet. Corpse goes to level 53. Buffeted by the Hail. Next up you got Caracosta. You are almost certainly going to use a Water-type move. So this is kind of why we have Pantera. Yes, that is precisely why we have Pantera. Alright, Intimidate. Using Stone Edge. That shouldn't do too much with Intimidate. Oh, that's a critical hit. Alright, am I dead? Oh! Okay. So I imagine you're gonna use Stone Edge again. You didn't use a Water-type move on Zaliva D. Maybe LL Cool J is the answer then? With the Eviolite and him having an attack debuff, LL Cool J can definitely come in. Aqua Jet, that won't do anything to us. Alright, that's good. Now... hold on. I just want to check how revenge works again. User has been hurt by this opponent in the same turn. We might be faster, so I'm just gonna go with cross chop. Alright, sweet. That was the right play. Still shouldn't do that much. The hail stopped, that's good. I'm gonna... You know, you're gonna heal up. Yep, you got a full restore. And we're faster, so unless you use Aqua Jet, we're good. Beautiful. Next up, you got Kling Clang. Our best move is it to leave a D? And, well, we can't Toxic Stall you, so no. The only question would be, do we send in Corpse, or do we just hit it with more Cross Chops? What's the scariest thing you can do to me as a Kling Clang? Get, like, 5-hit crit Gear Grind and kill LL Cool J? If I switch into Corpse, you may have a chance to use a setup move, though. I think the best play is just to hit him. Hyper Beam? Interesting. This might kill me. Wow, that did jack shit. That, the appearance was a lot more intimidating than the actual move. You're gonna heal up this turn, and Cross Chop isn't gonna kill you. So, I think now is an opportunity to send in Corpse and hit you with a Flame Burst. Because with Expert Belt and Kling Clang probably has worse special defense than defense, that's a better move. Oh, you can't use items on recharge. That's fine. That's still solid. I'd rather have Corpse out than LL Cool J. Next up, you got Archeops, level 50. So you are almost certainly going to use a Rock-type move, so I think Zaliva D is the answer here. And we should Toxic Stall. Yep, Stone Edge. Actually did a decent amount. We're gonna Toxic. Oh, you have Crunch. Fuck. Alright, it's still living. Archeops is flying rock type, correct? You're gonna use Crunch again. We can stall with... So if you're gonna use Crunch again, Kiss can probably live that. And then stall with Protect. I don't want to get Corpse hurt, and then... If we send in Kamara, it's just gonna use Stone Edge. Well, we can afford that as one pivot. If it uses Stone Edge again, though, I guess we send in LL Cool J. So let's actually think these switches through. It's going to use Crunch again. Let's say we switch into Kamara and Kamara takes a hit. Toxic goes one turn. Then it's going to use Stone Edge. So Zaliva D probably can't live another Stone Edge, so we would switch into LL Cool J. Then, because LL Cool J would be low, it would use Crunch. So then we would send in Kiss to take the Crunch hit. Then we can stall with another turn of Protect and get more toxic damage going. Yeah, I'm not sure if N's out of healing items, though. I don't think he is. I think he has one more full restore. So while he's using the healing items, we could do Rest with Kiss. So the plan is Kamara, LL Cool J, Kiss. Acrobatics. Alright, that kind of throws a monkey wrench into my plans. You're gonna use acrobatics again? Alright, a sacrifice may be necessary. Corpse is probably not outspeeding you. Do we sack Pantera? You are flying rock type. You're gonna use acrobatics again. Corpse can take it, but can't outspeed you. I think a sacrifice is necessary. But what do we do after the sacrifice is the question. So let's say we go into Pantera, sacrifice him here. He's not gonna be- he's at 1 health, so he's not gonna be useful this fight. Send in Pantera to get an Intimidate off, lower his attack a little bit. Then maybe Kiss could live a hit. Or at least we send in Kiss, hit it with a Protect, see what it does. I think that's the best plan of attack. Pantera has to go. Use Stone Edge again, alright. It's annoying how you're just switching up your moves like that. Alright, so now we're gonna send in Kiss just to see what move you're gonna do and keep stalling Protect turn, or keep stalling Toxic turns out. What do you got for me? Using Stone Edge. Do we go for a rest play here, or do we just send in LL Cool J to take the Stone Edge? Do I think Kiss could take a Stone Edge at this? Let's consider how well he took Zekrom's Fusion Bolt into consideration. That Fusion Bolt was stab. It's probably like 150 power or some shit like that. And Zekrom has a presumably really good attack. So against Archeops, Stone Edge stab, but with an Intimidate off, I think Kiss might be able to live. And if we can get a rest off, I think that would be so useful for us. We should run it. If we're gonna win, we need to go for it. That was the correct play. So now we just use Protect one more time. You got Zoroark. I'm my last friend. This is your last friend, huh? Alright. We're gonna hit you with a Toxic. Uh-oh. You got Focus Blast. How well are you taking this, Kiss? Decently? We can afford to Protect one more turn. You're gonna use Focus Blast again. Kamara can take it, and Kamara's faster and can hit you with an X-Scissor. Kamara can definitely take a Focus Blast. It's double resisted. And there's no way you're not using Focus Blast. Yep. Now an X-Scissor should kill, and Kamara is like the fastest Pokemon in the game. We've done it. We've defeated N. Everything's ruined. The ideals I held. Pokemon I shared. Zekrom and I were beaten. Your truth, your feelings, they were stronger than mine, it seems. Reshiram and Zekrom. Each of them choosing a different hero. Is that even possible? Two heroes living at the same time. One that pursues truth, and one that pursues ideals. Could they both be right? I don't know. It's not by rejecting different ideas, but by accepting different ideas that the world creates a chemical reaction. This is truly the formula for changing the world. After all of that, do you think you're still worthy of sharing the name Harmonio with me? You good-for-nothing boy. To start with, I spurred N into pursuing ideals. The reason we reawakened the legendary Pokemon now is to give my Team Plasma more power. Power to control the fearful masses. That, at least, was well done. After saying you had to put your beliefs on the line in battle to see which one chosen by the legendary Pokemon was the true hero, you lost to an ordinary trainer. There's such a thing as being too stupid. Add it up and you're nothing more than a warped, defective boy who knows nothing but Pokemon. Cat, I never would have thought the legendary Pokemon would choose a trainer like you. It caught me completely off guard. This doesn't change my goal. My plans have not been disturbed. In order to rule this world utterly, in order to manipulate the hearts of people who know nothing, I will have N be the king of Team Plasma. But for that to work, you, since you know the truth, you must be eliminated. Rule the world? Wasn't Team Plasma's goal to liberate Pokemon? That was just a convenient lie that I needed to create Team Plasma. Use your head. What's to be gained from letting go of useful things like Pokemon? Certainly, manipulating Pokemon helps people expand their possibilities. That much I can agree with. So it naturally follows that only I should be able to use Pokemon. You fool, that's a ridiculous idea. You can say whatever you want. A Pokemon, even if it's revered as a deity, is still just a Pokemon. Cat, so what if it chose you? That doesn't mean you're a threat. Come on, now you'll face me in battle. I can't wait to see the look on your face when you've lost all hope. Cat. I won't allow anyone to stop me, no matter who does what. Yes, we have another battle in place. We are fighting the tyrant, King Getsus. Our Pokemon have been healed up, it seems. Keep in mind, Pantera is dead. We cannot use him. Here we are, a final confrontation. Start off, he's got a level 52 Cofagrigus. So what we're gonna do is we are going to Toxic Stall you. We don't have a Chesto Berry this time, so we should be a little more careful. But I'm pretty confident in Toxic Stalling you. Cofagrigus is a defensive Pokemon, so you shouldn't be able to hit us too hard. You're using Protect, that's fine. And now, since this is the final battle, we can afford to go mano-a-mano with each Pokemon. As long as we get at least 2 kills for 1 Pokemon. You're expecting exactly that kind of move, were you? gonna hit you with a Confuse Ray. This is a stall battle. Don't get it twisted. We're gonna be taking our time here because we need to destroy King Ghetsis. For what he's done to Pokemon, for what he's done to this world, for what he's done to N, really. He called N, as if you were paying attention to that dialogue, N has the same last name as King Ghetsis, which implies that King Ghetsis was his dad. Meaning that N's entire life was just set up by King Ghetsis. He was completely used. And then after all of that, even after N did literally everything he was supposed to, King Ghetsis called him a warped, defective boy. You hit yourself in confusion, that's sweet. Now I doubt that you really... We can use another protect here. Keep whittling down the... Oh, failed. I already used protect, that's why. You hit yourself in confusion. We are faster, it's important to note. Around now is when we would like to use rest. Yeah, King Ghetsis uses a full restore. Probably... should have used Toxic first. It doesn't matter too much. Because as soon as Cofagrigus uses Toxic, Synchronize is gonna make... Okay, you have Shadow Ball. That's not gonna do anything to us. Yeah, we're fine. I would like to wake up soon, though. I would not like a special defense drop at this time. Using Protect, that's completely fine with me. We're gonna confuse you first. Hit yourself in confusion, that's beautiful. And go ahead and hit you with another Toxic. You use Toxic, that's fine with me. Now we're gonna go ahead and Protect. You're hitting yourself in confusion, that's beautiful. More Toxic damage. Alright, we're gonna hit you... well, I guess there's no point in using Confuse Ray. Well, there's no point in using Protect either. I would like to reset the Protect shenanigans. Alright, so now we're gonna get killed by another turn of Toxic, so we should rest here. That's completely fine. You're taking more Toxic damage. We're fast asleep. I think this Toxic is gonna kill you. Barely living on. So now you're gonna use a full restore. I would like to hit you with another Confuse Ray if possible. Oh, you don't have another full restore. Or at least you're electing not to use it. Given how you fucking manipulated and used your own son, I wouldn't be surprised if you're gonna sack one of your Pokemon. I'm one to talk though, I sacked Pantera. That was, okay. This is the big bad. We have Hydreigon up next. Level 54. This is the Dragon-type pseudo-legendary of this generation. All we can do, really, is see what moves he's gonna use. We can hope we wake up and use a Protect to scout things out. I'm gonna do that. Alright, sweep, that's good. What are you using? Focus Blast. We know Kamara can take a Focus Blast. Kamara takes a Focus Blast, hits it with, because it's Dragon Dark type, so I think an X Scissor would be super effective. Takes a Focus Blast, X Scissor, see how much damage it does. The problem is what move is going to use after that. You know what? This is the final battle. You gotta experiment a little bit. I know Kamara can take a Focus Blast here. It's double resisted. Alright, that was a crit. We're gonna put Kamara's life on the line to see what other moves he has. I know we're faster. Should be super effective? Yes. Oh, that did nothing. Now you're using Dragon Pulse. Alright, it's gonna be hard for us to get our way out of this. We're still alive. You will use Dragon Pulse again. We should just hit you with another X Scissor. That's the right play. Does LL Cool J kind of fuck you up? What's the play here? Corpse probably doesn't outspeed, but it might. And I think Corpse can also take a hit. LL Cool J's gonna take a hit, but is gonna be able to dish out some damage back. Let's use LL Cool J first. And we'll just use Cross Chop here. Dragon Pulse. How much damage is this doing? Pretty good amount, almost half. But you're done. Alright, Hydreigon is down. That's the scariest Pokemon. Level 54 was the level cap for this guy. I remember it from the website. Bouffalant. Alright. LL Cool J was probably the right move. If he can live this... That guy looks faster than me. So I think Revenge is actually the better play. But he might not use an attacking move. Oh, we are faster. Alright, so Cross Chop was the correct choice there. Good shit. Good shit, LL Cool J. Knock him out. How many Pokemon you got left? I'm not sure. Alright, next up you got Electros, level 52. So Electros is a Pokemon with 0 weaknesses. So, we're just going for pure power. You're using Wild Charge. You're taking Recoil. I think we might have done it. Oh my goodness, LL Cool J just killed 3 of their Pokemon. Next up, you got Seismitoad. Well, this fight's kind of in the bag. Dare I go for the 4 time with a Machoke? You have to. Give him a chance. Give LL Cool J a goddamn chance. Alright, he's not faster. Valiant effort, LL Cool J. You took care of 3 of Ghetsis' Pokemon. Our next choice here is very obvious. We're gonna be Toxic Stalling. Yeah, that actually did a good amount. We can take one more and hit you with a Confuse Ray. You're using Rain Dance, interesting. Do you have like hydration or something? Is that gonna heal your poison? Maybe now water type moves might kill us. Let's protect. What are you using? You're using hit yourself. Beautiful. I would like to rest. Alright, Muddy Water. We're alive. Beautiful. One more turn of Toxic. Hit yourself. Do it. Okay. Are you done? Is that it? Alright, we got one more. One more. We have Bisharp. Bisharp's gonna be tricky. If possible, we would like to kill him with Kiss just by getting him to hit himself in confusion over and over again. Because we can't Toxic Stall this thing. We could try to stall it out with Confusion. Then if that doesn't work, just send in Corpse to clean up with Flame Burst. No, no. We need a better order of operations. So we're gonna try and stall with Kiss for as long as possible, because I'm pretty sure this is his last Pokemon. Stall with Kiss for as long as possible. If Kiss dies, send in Zaliva D, and then just use Self-Destruct. That is the plan. Stone Edge, you missed. That's beautiful. Oh, you have X Scissor. All right. We gotta confuse you. Hit yourself. Beautiful. Actually does a pretty good amount. Now we're gonna protect once. Then rest. We're faster. Alright, that's sweet. Use an X Scissor again. And you snapped out of Confusion. Can we outspeed you? Let's not test our luck. We would like to confuse you once more. Alright, that was a crit. If we're gonna do self-destruct at any point, now's the time. Because if we use self-destruct, then technically all of our team members will be dead. I'm not sure if that'll count. Let's just send in Corpse to clean up. We're faster. Beautiful. And this should kill. Yes! We've done it. My calculations! No, my careful schemes! They all crumble in the face of the truth. What? I created Team Plasma with my own hands. I'm absolutely perfect. I am perfection. I am the perfect ruler of a perfect new world. Now N, Do you still think Pokemon and people should be separated? Mwahaha! Since I couldn't become the hero and obtain the legendary Pokemon myself, I prepared someone for that purpose, N. He's nothing more than a freak without a human heart. Do you think you're going to get through to a warped person like that? Alder, it's a waste of valuable time listening to him ramble on. He's the one without a human heart. You're right, he's truly pitiful. N, I'm sure you have much to think about. I know you are not pursuing ideals because of Ghetsis' manipulation, but because your heart was really inspired. That's why you were able to meet the legendary Pokemon. But I have no right to be the hero. Is that so? What you and the legendary Pokemon are going to do from now on, that's important, wouldn't you say? Acting like you understand. Up till now we've been fighting each other over our beliefs, yet despite that, why? And even if we don't understand each other, that's not a reason to reject each other. There are two sides to any argument. Is there any one point of view that has all the answers? Give it some thought. I want to talk to you about something. It's about when I first met you in Accumula Town. I was shocked when I heard what your Pokemon was saying. I was shocked because that Pokemon said it liked you. It said it wanted to be with you. I couldn't understand it. I couldn't believe there were Pokemon that liked people. Because up until that moment, I'd never known a Pokemon like that. The longer my journey continued, the more unsure I became. All I kept meeting were Pokemon and people who communicated with one another and helped one another. That's why I needed to confirm my beliefs by battling with you. I wanted to confront you, hero to hero. I needed that more than anything. There's no way a person like me, someone who understands only Pokemon... No, actually, I didn't understand them either. No way I can measure up to you, when you had met so many Pokemon and were surrounded by friends. The champion has forgiven me, and... what I should do now is something I'll have to decide for myself. Cat. You said you have a dream. That dream. Make it come true. Make your wonderful dream a reality and it will become your truth. Cat, if anyone can, it's you. Well then, farewell. Ladies and gentlemen, we have done it. We have defeated Ghetsis, N, and we have won the Pokemon Black Randomizer Nuzlocke. This has been an absolutely amazing journey for me. I have had a fantastic time. I've learned a lot. I put a lot of work into this. And over time, I sort of saw that I kind of began to grow as I started to learn how to make videos a little bit better. This was absolutely amazing. I am incredibly happy to have played this game. I'm incredibly happy with our triumph. We've officially done it. From Pantera all the way at the beginning to Avenge Sevenfold at the end. We've done it. It really is unbelievable. I guess it is believable, but... we have finally, at long last, instilled the truth and crushed false ideals. Well, not crushed. Zekrom's still there and N's still there. But hopefully they're pursuing their ideals in a more healthy way. To be honest, this Nuzlocke went a lot more smoothly than I expected it to be. We did have a good number of deaths, but we never were really in danger of dying. You can call that the value of being prepared and thinking about things beforehand. There they go. The end. Well, there it is. With 8 badges, 131 Pokemon in our Pokédex, and a time of 73 hours and 13 minutes, we have finally completed it. Thank you guys so much for watching. This has been incredibly fun for me. Learning over time, learning how to make a playthrough. I'm definitely going to keep on doing this. Whatever game I decide to play through next, I don't know what it will be. There are some lessons I've learned in this first adventure. Firstly, I learned something very important, which is that you render all of your videos beforehand and you schedule them out and you take regular breaks. The way that I had this set up at first was I think I said this already at some point, but I was recording a video every day, then immediately editing it at night while also recording the 2 Monster Train videos a day, which was ridiculous and untenable for me. I've learned that. I've learned how to actually format my videos so that I don't lose my mind having to edit, having to watch through every single second. And I honestly am just having a lot of fun doing this. So I'm definitely going to see you guys next time with a new playthrough with a new game. Thank you so much for watching.